This guy is a modern day prophet. He's had many supernatural experiences, and he claims that God let him choose when he will die.
And I tell people, I know when the end of my days is. I know the last day I'm going to be here. I know how old I'm going to be. I know where I'm going to be. I already know that. And I tell my friends, they said, nobody could know that. I said, you never asked the question. And if you did know the end of your days, what would you live in between those days? How would you live your life? What would you do? So I know when the end of my life is. It's not a promise God made, but a covenant we made. Covenants are different than promises.
This is quite mind-blowing. Here, I don't know if I've ever heard that before in my life. Are we talking the exact date? You know you're going to pass on, you know that. Have you told people what it is?
I've been preaching for 40-something years. Sometimes I'll say it in just passing. And, of course, they say, well, no man can know this. Most people just go, you're crazy. No man knows that day. I said, if I didn't know the day, I don't know how you live not knowing when you're going to die. Because every day, today could be it. You could just be gone. I said, how do you plan for that? How do you plan a well-lived life when you don't know? And I asked God, how long do we have to do this walk? And so he said, what do you want? And I went back to the scripture. I started reading about people and researching people's lives. This one lived 90 years and 60 years and 120 years. And after it was all finished, I went back and said, okay, I like this number. That's how long I want to live on this earth and serve you. I want you to come the day of my passing. I want you to show up and to bring me home to glory. He said, okay, I'll honor the number of the days you ask and everything in between. And we cut a covenant.
As it stands, you know the exact number of days.
I'm working on a book now. I'm not going to tell you the title of the book, because the title of the book is the year that I pass. I'm already writing this book now, and I'm going to put a clause saying that this book cannot be published or printed until after I leave. And then you can read it to validate and verify my life, because I'm actually writing in the future about stuff in my life that has not actually happened yet. So when you read the book, you're going to say, he wrote this in advance before it happened.